Mike O'Mara Radio Entertainment.
Today's episode of The Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our bonus packages. Please go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click on the bonus banner. You'll get access to all of our bonus content, and even better, you'll be helping out TMOS. So please quit sucking, and we thank you.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store, and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's The Mike O'Mara Show.
Tuesday afternoon.
You hate the Moody Blues.
I
actually like them.
Oh, I love them.
It's a mocking impression.
I'll take it.
I don't like him alone, but if they're on the radio, and
You know-
Him, you mean the Moody Blues
Them,
as a group.
them,
Is the
them,
band,
them.
them.
Do you know that in the living room version of this show, Mike said, "Do not play the Moody Blues." And since that
Right.
moment, I don't believe I have played the Moody Blues, which kind of
much of a
hurts
monster,
because
doesn't
I
matter.
do love the band. I've seen them live
Right.
6 times.
Give me the Moody Blues smash hits, and I'll tell you. I'll do an impression, and you'll know by the impression whether I like.
Nights in White Satin.
Nights in White Satin.
number one with a bullet.
Tuesday afternoon. What happened? Something fall?
Yes, hold on. I need a small moment. Pad, won't you?
What did he lose?
The
It
digital
sounded like
recorder.
a massive
He lost
crash
it,
with
The
his,
digital recorder
with his
fell off its mini
scarred
shelf.
arms. with his
backup,
fruitcake
a
scarred
backup
arms.
recorder. It's down. It's
Yeah.
down.
We're back.
Mike,
We're
we have
back,
three.
baby.
We have 3 redundancies,
Yes,
and one
we
of them
do.
went down.
That's right.
So there's another one. Nights in White
Right, how about this?
Satin. It's like their whole catalog is like whining. Yes, what's the next one?
Ride My Seesaw.
I don't even know that one.
Ride my seesaw, take its place.
See, I hear seesaw and I hear she shed.
That's different.
Her
It's
she
very,
shed's
very
on
different.
That's my she shed. Don't burn up my she shed. My she shed's gonna be burned up. My she shed.
How about
Shit.
one of their more recent offerings, Mike? I know you're out there somewhere.
I don't even know it. See, recent. So you got Nights in
I
White
didn't know they were
Satin
still
and
alive.
Tuesday Afternoon. What else are their big
Oh,
hits?
question.
What's that one?
There's 1,000 million questions.
See, right there.
There's a
There's
rock
two- I
in
don't
that.
even know that.
You played all of these when you were at the Edge with Jeff Shamrock.
I don't think I played,
rock.
I don't think we played the Moody Blues.
They had to play their core songs. You had to play Nights in White Satin.
Nights in White Satin.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And it's like
So
it's all
good.
far away, reverby.
It's not even from
like,
my era.
No, it's so great. You know what happened is they were contracted to do a progressive rock LP and handed a hunk of money, and they went into the studio and they created something. They actually brought in session musicians and named them the London Festival Orchestra and made that entire orchestrated album.
Excuse me. Is it Nostalgia Corner today?
No,
Is
no.
it
Oh, well,
Nostalgia
maybe-
Corner
maybe
today
something
with
for
the
the
Moody
future.
Blues?
Yeah, you know what? I'll play you all the Moody Blues songs on Nostalgia Corner this week. Nice!
Mike, why don't we talk about the present?
Yeah, let's do that.
I love the
on-
present. I love now. I love living in the now.
Mike,
Yeah.
you know what they say? They say, yesterday is gone, tomorrow is promised to no one, today is a gift, and that's why they call it a present.
Oh,
Where did that come from?
where did that? I don't know. I don't know.
Did your grandpappy tell you that?
I think I just came with the stroke.
I
You
made
just,
one of
did
those
you just
up at a
off the top
party
of your head?
Well, I'd read it before, but yeah.
Okay, no, but you didn't write that. That wasn't an original.
No, and he said, when times were hardest, my son, that is when I carried you.
Oh, that's from
Jesus.
The
It's the footprints. That's right.
Old Jesus.
Jesus.
Little
Yeah.
old,
Jesus loves the Moody Blues.
Mike. I really thought, I was like, did he just come up with that?
They're always in a mood. What's
So-
the present? What-
So the
what do you
present
have?
is this. On this past Friday's show, if you're listening to this.
It was another perfect show, by the way.
time-
Oscar, great job.
Time hop. Today is the 17th of December.
Time hop.
So on last Friday's program.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. What?
Mike, let's take a time hop.
You asked about, and we brought up briefly that our friend and business partner Charlie Burney is going to Florida to the PGA Golf Tour.
Stop it.
Oh yeah.
No, not PGA Golf. PGA Golf show.
So it is the PGA Golf.
It
Tour
is.
he's going to.
I have confirmed it's
The big one.
It's the big one, but that's in.
Let that dinosaur
That's
down.
in contingent with the golf National Golf Owners Association. They have a show as well.
The NGCOA.
Yes. So,
Mike,
Golf Course Owners Association.
put that dinosaur
clear about
down.
I
It's
put it down,
distracting.
yes.
And you said, look, you Podcast Village, you have many podcasts come through there, and you did not know that the Golf Business Podcast was broadcast from Podcast Village.
Right.
And you were really into it. You said, I can't believe they have all these thought leaders and tech experts. And you said, I'd really like to know if they want a new voice for the actual program. And I said, well, let me figure out. And I thought it was Charlie's voice for some reason,
Right.
Who actually recorded the opening, the imaging of the program. And then I listened to the gentleman who did, and I said, well, I'm going to let Mike see if he wants to steal the job from this gentleman because you didn't know either.
Do we have an example?
We
of
do.
Yeah, we
anyone
do.
that
This is the
does it?
most recent episode
And I'll tell you
36.
whether I think I could be an improvement.
Okay.
This is the Golf Business Podcast, brought to you by the
That's
National
me.
Golf Course Owners Association, the leading
I
voice
remember
for
doing
today's
that.
owners and operators. Each episode features guests and discussions about some of the most important matters in our business.
Why does it sound like
This
I did it?
podcast is supported by
in
Yamaha
Manassas?
Golf Cars, the official golf car partner of NGCOA. Now, coming to you from the John Deere studio is Golf Business Podcast host Charlie Burney.
Welcome to episode 36.
Yeah, that guy sucks. Wow, it was me. It was me after all.
It was me the whole time.
Wow. That's a long time ago I did that, right?
It was a couple
It
years
was a
ago.
week ago Thursday.
It's not. But
I didn't realize his head moves. Wait,
Oh, your
wait,
dinosaur.
Yeah.
This is definitely a YouTube.
Thought he was talking about
experience.
Charlie.
Yes.
Look, his head moves.
But how? And I said, Charlie, because when I told Charlie, I said, Charlie, Mike wants to be the voice of the Golf Business Podcast. He said, Oscar, Mike already is the voice of the Golf Business Podcast.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Mike,
I don't remember everything I've done.
what about this one? Do you remember this song? I thought you would remember this one. Because it sounded like ELO when they did it.
This song I like. Is this the Moody Blues?
Yes,
Long
this is-
time.
Yeah, Gemini
no
Dream.
see.
Yeah, great one.
Yeah.
WABA, how you doing, everybody? Here's a little something from the Moody Blues, a modern song for Rob Spiewak going out to you. Oh, it's got another one, another bar.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's typical Moody Blues. Screw me up.
Don't
like that.
blame
If I start
them.
the song on time.
Song has
nothing
been the
matters.
same for 30 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one going out to a little boy that's got a latchkey around his neck. He's Oscar Santana, just about to get on the subway.
Long time, no see.
Well, that's wonderful. Here I was thinking the opening.
We finally
of the show,
found one that he
I'd
likes.
have some new work to do or something like that.
No, but you had work and you haven't.
Yes.
well, I mean that was a Podcast Village job.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand what that kind of job
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So a Podcast Village job is not like other jobs.
It's not cash
Other
money
jobs
upfront
would be narrating a documentary. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
And by the way, what's this one?
This is called The Voice. I think you'll remember this one too.
There are two conversations being had.
I'm just providing background music.
He likes the Moody Blues, so he's on his Moody Blues kick right now because it's an opportunity for him to play a band he saw in live.
He's seen.
Many times.
What is this?
You'll recognize what this is. They like putting the orchestral stuff up front, but the single starts about here.
I always picture some like soap commercial with a guy with a girl with long hair riding on a white horse.
Synthesizer.
Yes.
Right? Synthesizer.
It was the era. All right, I'll
Where
stop.
are they from? Where are the Moody Blues from?
They're from Maine.
No, it's Chuck and Barb.
It's Chuck and Barb
Moody.
from Leesburg.
Has Barb gotten over the big win for the Nationals yet? I don't think so.
I think there's hot boozy breath in Leesburg tonight.
Yeah. Are they a British band?
They are a British band. They were technically a British invasion band that reinvented themselves, but I'm
Okay. Can we get back to the
yeah, please. Let's get back to
work?
talking about the voiceover
Voiceover
work.
work.
A voiceover
Voiceover
work.
work.
Yeah, but the non-interesting voiceover
no,
work.
no.
I know. You took a tone with that. You
No,
took
I
a
did. I
tone
took
with
no
that.
tone. You inferred
Yeah,
a tone.
let's get back to the boring voiceover.
I never
Is there
said
any
that.
work for me at
Mike,
all?
no, but
there's
you
not
wanted to be
really.
the voice. I didn't know if you had tips for that young man we just played earlier.
Yeah, I would say make it a little less announcery.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Conversational?
I'd like to have him go back.
Okay.
I'd like to have him go back into the studio and be less announcery.
Okay.
I'd get more gigs if I wasn't such a, hand up to the ear. And now, please welcome Guy.
You see, that's a lost art. What you do, and that's what I love. I mean, you don't hear that
this
anymore.
isn't radio days either. He's not doing that.
No, but if you want to, like, what I don't need is some.
It's a terrible recording. Where did I do the recording?
I believe we brought it up on the line.
But no, I think it's just the fidelity coming through what we have. That's not
all right. So it sounds good down there.
It sounds good.
At your thing. Okay, that's good.
What I don't need when you talk about how announcers are now, I don't need an ambivalent sounding lady announcing the Oscars. I want a big voice announcing the Oscars.
May I make an appeal since we're on this subject?
We're here, baby.
I went through 2019 without doing a narration of any kind.
Yeah, but that was by choice,
and it's not over yet. There's
what do you
still.
mean it was by choice. It was not by choice. I didn't get any offers. I didn't get any offers for narrations in 2019.
Let me check.
None. I might have done one
really
thing.
Think about this.
I did spots. I did some spots, but I didn't do any.
And there's 2 weeks left in the year.
No, you stop. Will you stop, please? Unlike you, I am serious sometimes. Okay. I want to be. It's not all puppy dog tales. I'm trying to get a gig. I want to do narrations for people in 2020. I want to do like another space narration. I want to do another hurricane narration. I love doing narrations.
Natural disasters.
I love doing that.
Yes.
And I've always wanted, I've never gotten my entire career, I'd like to do a jewelry commercial.
Ooh.
How would it go?
Every kiss begins with K.
Good.
I never. And did we talk about here on the show that the Every Kiss Begins with K is the.
How many voiceover projects have we done that you guys have helped me with that have amounted to absolutely nothing? And by the way, good news for the show in 2020. I am in contact with a talent booker for the show.
Oh yeah,
so I think you can look to getting some.
That would be fantastic.
Some fun guests on the show. A guy that is interested in doing the same thing that Drab never did for us. So,
yes.
Great.
Let's. I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get that moving, and we'll see how that works. Very excited.
As far as voiceovers for us or for podcast? No,
I would like to do any voiceover work that can supplement my meager income.
I got it.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to.
So,
but the most fun are real narrations. Those are fun for me.
Well, I got to actually work with you on the space one, the Cosmos one, and that was
a lot of moving parts.
That was a lot.
Certainly don't want him to have as many moving parts as that one did.
But that was, I have to admit, when all was said and done, and we got that put to video, and they sent us the DVDs. That was impressive. That was really cool to be a part of. Mm-hmm. So you would probably want to do something like that again.
So you're open to, just to clarify, you are open to working on like a feature presentations or documentaries, but that are not too complicated.
No, I'll do anything. I like doing voiceover work. I had a business between radio jobs as a production studio.
Hit Factory.
Where that's all I did.
It was
Chesapeake. It was Chesapeake Recording.
Why did I think it was a Hit Factory?
Because it was not the Hit Factory.
What
the fuck is the Hit Factory? Anyway,
I think it's another production studio.
It was called Gold Star Studios in Los Angeles.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Michael's dinosaur, the demon dinosaur, has come in. Oh no! Oh no! Head upside down. No, it's just work I enjoy, and since I realized in 2019 I didn't talk about it. We had a voiceover website that never amounted to much of anything, and it's non-existent though in the minds of people. People don't know what it is. Do you know where it is?
MikeVO.com.
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 Absolute zip. Zero. Literally zero. So that's my fault for not following up on that.
No, we ran a nice flight of promos, and
but nothing came of it. Is my point. That's the point I'm trying to make.
It's uncharted territory for us. Like, we are very good at this right here. And the land of VO work, I really don't know. I thought a website would have helped you.
I think in the land of VO work, what has happened now is that these websites have resulted in so many people being able to audition. And the landscape now is young guys that sound disinterested, that real announcers aren't just that used anymore. It's just not. It's not done. If you look at the guy, the best example would be Big Telephone. You look at the Sprint guy. Is an absolute nerd monster. He's just there's not. If you look at the Fidelity Investment, the guy with the beard.
Yeah,
he literally has a lisp.
Yep.
He is like that's because you're not planning your future that way. And I'm like going, okay, they don't care. It's more
one of Carrie's best friends from high school is married to a guy named Tony Hoyland, and he's the voice of Thomas's English Muffins. And he was one of the first guys who was like, Thomas's English Muffins. Da, 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 da. And now they say, oh, can you do a Tony Hoyland Reed?
Oh, wow.
So he is being undercut on a lot of spots because people are imitating his style.
All right, here's the idea then. Okay, because I don't think I'm going to get those in. Here's the thing. Gilbert Gottfried does greetings, right?
Yeah, Cameo.com.
Oh, we can sign you up for that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Right. No, but I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Now, what I would like to do is, and I will propose this, and you come up with a price point. I don't want to make it expensive. I want to make it reasonable. Like, what would be I want to make it like 25.
We should talk about it offline. We can compare.
No, I don't want to. I don't
All
want
right,
to.
never
It's
mind.
not that important to me. $25 to $50. All right. What, $50?
I think so.
No, I think $50 is a ripoff. No, it's not. It's my time. Here's
Your
the thing.
time.
And not
would
for
do
what
it
you're
for 50.
providing. Yeah.
Our time, Mr.
What do
Hand.
I charge roughly $500 to do a regular commercial for
Right.
people. That's I don't care if that's out there for people to know, but I don't do it very often. For $50, that's one less zero. I will do a 60-second commercial, and all you have to submit to me is the facts about the person and for a loved one.
Oh, so not
This
so much
portion-
like a
personal
commercial,
message.
but like almost like a shout out or a
personal
tribute.
message.
No, it would be a formal commercial that I would record and send to them in an MP3, in an email, and it'd be like, "Let me tell you about Dirk Vastrick. Dirk was born in 1925, and at the same.
They have to write the copy.
All right, yeah, you're right. They write the copy. So if you want a commercial done, I will voice your commercial for whatever loved one you have, and I'll do it. Now this is now remember. I'm saying this right now.
50 a
because
page, double spaced.
it's content. And tell me when I've done the 10th one,
Yes.
tell me that I said it, that it
Yeah.
was my idea.
Pony,
All right? Why are you
mark this and put this into the soundboard.
Why are you shaking your
Because
head?
we've worked together long enough at this moment where I feel like I'm going to get a ring-a-ding-ding at 3 p.m. Say, hey,
didn't mean it.
that personal greeting thing, kill it.
It's not
Didn't
a
mean it.
personal greeting. That's you immediately. This is the way your brain works. You lock on to something. It's not a Gilbert Gottfried. I will record.
How is this different?
The listener has to write a commercial.
That's what they have to do for Cameo.
What do you mean Cameo?
Same thing for Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, but I don't think Cameo accepts copy. I think they just
They get some parameters,
details. Yeah.
and then you hit it. It literally is the same. I would rather put you on Cameo and then you just knock them out.
Yeah, because Cameo has already got the infrastructure in
Yeah.
place.
Otherwise, we're running around. People.
Cameo's hack.
Okay, I agree, it's hack. I think you're better than Cameo.
That's what I think. So
Yeah.
that's why I want to do commercials. So what if I have to press a couple extra buttons?
I'm good with that. I'm just saying, again, what I said earlier, that I feel like at 3, maybe 3:15, maybe 3:30.
Maybe 3:30 would be between a show.
The greetings. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That just
So do you think
that waters down my brand. I don't want to do it.
Do you think this is a terrible idea?
I think the idea of you doing this personal greeting is something that is very special.
Not a personal greeting. Commercials
Okay.
for people.
You can call it what you wish.
I
but it's
am calling it a commercial
it's
for
a
people.
personal greeting. /
No, it's
commercial.
not.
Because the
commercial for
commercial.
friends.
I'd like to say hi to Pete. Pete's a good guy. That's not what I'm effing doing.
But-
I'm doing this portion of the Mike O'Mara Show brought to you by Sam. Sam Johnson is a blah, 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 blah. That's what
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
doing.
a
we
commercial
sell
implies-
those spots. We sell those spots to.
Oh, we're not going to
advertisers.
put it on the air. It's not on the air.
Right, but the commercial
It's just
implies
I can't
that you're
afford to put it on the air. We can't
selling
do
a
that.
product. You're not really selling, so it is a greeting more than a commercial.
Yeah,
Because
you're
it's
greeting somebody, but for the person.
in the style of a commercial, in the guise of a commercial.
And if you're up for it, Mike, who am I to say what you? This is your show. Like,
Yeah.
we'll
No,
support
I
you
mean,
any way you want.
Look, I think that we're always thinking out of the box and we're thinking creatively.
Yeah.
And I
What about a finger puppet show for $150?
You see, now he's just
all
being
right,
silly.
now you're gone. Now
What do you
you're
mean?
gone.
How
So
am I
I-
How
gone?
about this,
No,
Mike?
now
You
you're
just
gone.
did
Now you
play
don't-
with
you-
the dinosaur, which was entertaining.
I'm playing with the dinosaur, and because I'm nervously fingering
Hey,
the dinosaur.
hey,
because
hey.
because I'm really thinking about that I'd love to do.
So let's
I look back at my year and I go, what's the only thing that was different? The thing that was different is I didn't do any significant freelance.
Let's
work.
up your price
Now
to.
you can say I'm not Dude Walker, where I have a big time agent that goes and looks for me for that stuff. because that's what he does that's his job.
Dude.
My job is doing this. But at the same time, there's usually one or two that comes my way. Our friend, Mr. Schmidt, Tom Schmidt,
Yes, nice
sent
guy.
us a little greeting, and we did a big project for him. And I like to do one or two a year. They're fun to do, and I didn't do it in 2019.
If we were
Think it's
to
a
up
bad
your
idea.
rate from 50 to 60, then it's $1 a second. And that way they can go longer
do you
or
think
shorter.
by saying this on the air, you just helped my cause? You are as not into this as your brother is.
No. I'm more into
No,
it than
you
way
don't
into it.
break it down to that. You're making it sound expensive.
No,
by
because
saying
this
that.
way it's customizable. It could be less than that then. Like it could be
No,
something
I'm not
shorter.
going to charge by the second. I'm not going to charge by the.
That could be your gimmick.
And you're not being serious.
am.
You're both doing shtick.
No. I believe a greater presentation deserves higher dollars.
If both of you were to analyze the meaning, the deep meaning behind this little spiel, you might not be so, let's say, lighthearted about it. I need more money.
No, I'm with
Thank you.
I'm with you.
I'm trying any way that I can. Anyway.
I
And
get
you know
you.
what? That narration, the hurricane narration, which comes to mind, came at a great time for me. Never had that weekend. You know what I mean? Never
Right.
had that week. So that's all. I'd really like to, do something. If it was and no job is too small. That's the way I look at that. No job. If Gilbert Gottfried can do little, is that a cameo? Is that
Yeah,
what he does?
Cameo.
And I would be
There's big
Can you-
celebrities on camera.
Mike,
Hold
I
on.
would say
No,
it's not
I'm
hack.
taking you out of this discussion a minute. Can I ask you this? Let me talk to my business manager. Okay?
All right.
That
Remember,
actually
you were
is
hating him just a
concerned-
minute ago.
No, but he's concerned about dollars and cents.
All right.
And putting them into my account, something you've never even burdened yourself with. So let me talk to him for
scares
a moment,
me,
okay?
actually.
Please. And by the way, and thank you for the fruitcakes. So getting back to this.
Not at all.
All right. The cameo, please to explain what because I have no idea what it
Okay,
is.
so this is the way I look at it. For your idea, it's make or build, right? So either it's make or buy. So you can either buy into the Cameo process and put yourself on there, and you can figure out what you want to charge. You set the price, or we have.
But we all should do it too. We all should.
Or we should. Well, I don't think anybody. I don't want the depressing data coming back for no one wanting my greeting and to see a report every month coming.
You
to
might
me saying,
be surprised.
Saying
People
zero.
love you. People love him. People love you.
Yeah,
Well,
but
people-
they don't love
people
the-
like him.
Yeah, they don't love that. I'm not a celebrity in the vein that you are.
Do people like Oscar and Rob?
Old Steggy says hello. Yes, it's yes. I'll take
Well,
his
I
word
think
for it.
that what would happen if we were to try to keep neck and neck with Mike, we'd
Yeah.
have to adjust our price point.
It would be very sad.
It would.
It would be very sad.
But
And-
it's starting at zero. You know what? They can't take it away.
yes, and if you're
So
on
Cameo, what do I do if I get a Cameo request? How
Yes.
does that work?
So you will get a request, and then it'll have the parameters, and then you film it on your iPhone, and then it sends it right out
Buy a Cameo.
through the Cameo
How much
app.
does Gilbert Gottfried get when he does one of those? Cameos?
It seems to me it was 200. I can check.
I'll do it.
Yeah, please check.
I mean, there's a lot of them. But I mean, there are those that are like $5 and $10 for like YouTube influencers.
And then there's some lazy ones. People, and I judge the Cameo on the enthusiasm given by the artist or actress or actor.
you
Well, let me
ruined,
ask
you
you
ruined
this.
a woman for me on
Yes.
Cameo. Yes.
Let me ask you. Well, really? Did he send it? Who?
No,
what
Jennifer
happened?
Love Hewitt had the laziest cameos known to man, and she's doing it in the back of a cab.
And she's saying
Did she
like,
do
in
one
an
for
Uber.
you?
No. But I did watch some of her samples, and she said, and also, she's not as young as she used to be. And one of her cameos was, "I'm really sorry that I'm kind of sick, but happy birthday, Jonah." And I'm like,
And if I'm not mistaken, it's time sensitive, so it's gonna be on their time because they will expire if you don't come through
all right,
Now,
Mike.
with the cameo.
What is one thing we can all agree on? How much would I put into those if I did?
Oh,
it?
you would do great.
Oh, you'd be a monster. I think you'd be great.
I would take them all, and I would put.
Mike,
care,
here are some of the
broadcast.
here are the current costs that are listed at Cameo right now. Gilbert Gottfried, $150 with a guaranteed 2-day delivery.
All right. I watched one of his sent to me or sent to Trip. I think Trip had him
Okay.
do a cameo, and it was really kind of he was reading it, and it was kind of so.
Chris Hansen, $50.
Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah,
Cookies
the
guy.
Oh, I'm out.
With his
I'm not
sullied
doing it.
career.
Nope. That's it. Thank you. End of discussion. Out. Won't do it.
Really?
No, now I know what it is. I have a job. Thank you very much.
Mike,
That's horrible.
You can get Santa Claus for $60.
Can you get a sample of Santa Claus?
I'll bring him up. Hold on.
All right, let's hear what Santa Claus.
Let's hear what this guy has
Maybe,
to say.
Yeah, this is
I've
the
clicked on
discussion
him.
that won't end.
This is fascinating.
This is, isn't it? This
So this
is
is a guy doing Santa Claus, because I do a pretty formidable Santa Claus.
This guy looks like him, though. So he has the outfit.
So it's a fat guy with a white beard.
Yeah. So this is for Ariel and Colton. If she chooses to play, give me one
Ariel
moment.
and Colton.
Hello, Ariel and Colton. It's me,
Suck
Santa.
Suck ass,
The fidelity
horrible,
is
fat,
terrible.
lazy, yellowing beard
Is
from
he
where
on
he
the
stuffs
can?
himself.
No, he's in front of a fake mantle.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Hello, Colton.
God, so lame.
Hi, Colton. I have a sign in my yard.
Wow.
Are those cookies?
Well, that's a $60 value right there.
$60 for that douche that gets on there and does that? That's
Do you have a
not
Santa
fair.
suit?
I do somewhere. I got a Santa. I got a Santa suit from
you
when I
can
owned the
out
restaurant.
Santa this guy.
Did you
Is
wear
he? Hey, is it? But no, I bet I can't. Is he a real Santa? Like every, by the way, welcome to the Boomers.
Yeah.
that are all guys with fat white beards.
Yeah,
all of them.
He's a pro Santa. He's a pro Santa.
Yeah, he's
What
a
makes him a
Santa.
pro?
Yeah.
The real
he has
beard.
a real beard.
Real
Yeah.
beard.
And by the way, speaking of that, I'm seeing a trend with mall Santas where they're using mustache wax and giving themselves a curl on their mustache.
It's a
Yeah,
hipster.
boo.
Stay
hipster
away from
Santa.
that. I
I
hate
agree.
that. I hate that.
I agree. It's like you're going to you're going to the beach the next day. You know,
Yes.
with the, look at
Hey,
my wax
Redman the
curly
rapper is $125.
Redman
Yeah.
is a star.
Yeah.
cue. How much is he?
125. Mike, 125 will also get you Tom Arnold. $100 will get you Johnny Damon.
Ooh.
And $150 will get you, and you may want to act on this one fast, Ruth Buzzy.
The dollars
I might be. You might
add
have.
up.
Well, hey, we're out of time for the opening
excuse me.
segment of the show. Congratulations to both Rob and Oscar for successfully talking me out of my latest idea. Thank you very much.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Merry Christmas, Langston residents.
Hi, Ted?
Howard, hey, buddy. How's it going out there? Everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Ted, I need to speak to Liz. Could you get...
Oh,
Ted.
Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you can eat my cookies?
I'm just helping Liz out a little in the kitchen. She's making up a storm here.
Ted, I need to speak to my wife. So could you get her on the phone, please?
I think she's in the shower, Howard. Do you want me to go check?
No! I mean, no, that's fine. On your way out, just tell her I will be a few minutes late, but you shouldn't worry.
Oh, she won't worry. I mean, I'm here and... Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Liz.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Hey, neighbor!
Ted! What the hell are you doing on my roof?
What's Ted doing on your roof? Ta-da! I had some extra lights in the garage, and since you didn't put up any yourself, I thought, what the heck? Why not spread a little Christmas cheer around the neighborhood?
Oh, gee, Ted. How thoughtful.
Hey, sorry you missed the karate class today, but don't worry, I got it all on video for you.
What would I do without you? Did you tell Ted that he could put lights up in our house?
Howard, do you have any idea what time it is?
I know. You should have seen the traffic, and on top of that, I got a speeding ticket.
Don't explain it to me. It wasn't my karate class you missed.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara,
Ted.
Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
Ted, what do you think of my roof?
Everything is so bad about that. I mean, how do you
It's
make
the worst movie, one of the worst movies of all time.
how do you make Phil Hartman not great?
I know.
Right?
I know. Just horrible. Jingle all the way, right?
Yeah,
That's
you'll
the
be
movie?
hearing from Arnold later on in today's show, Mike.
Oh, my God.
Ted.
Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. We are delighted to have you with us. Happy Tuesday, everybody. From North Pole, Alaska, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Noel, Missouri, Christmas Cove, Maine, Santa Claus, Indiana, Rudolph, Wisconsin. The Mike O'Mara Show is on now and brought to you by Lightstream.
Yes.
The holiday season, this holiday season, give yourself the gift of extra money in your pocket. Pay off your credit card balances and save with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. Roll your high-interest credit card payments into just one payment at a lower fixed rate. Lightstream's credit card consolidation loans have rates as low as 5.95% APR with autopay. You could save thousands in interest. Plus, there are absolutely no fees, no application fees, no origination fees, or how about origination? Thank you very much, Mike. No transaction fees, no Mike can't read fees, and the application is so quick and easy, you can apply right from your phone. Lightstream believes that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's exactly what they deliver. I love Lightstream, and I know you will too. Just for our listeners, apply now to get a special interest rate discount. But the only way to get this discount is to go to lightstream.com/TMOS. That's lightstream.com/TMOS. Subject to credit approval.
Ted, read the spot, Ted.
Subject to credit approval. Rate includes 0.5% auto pay discount. Terms and conditions apply. And offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/TMOS for more information. Well, we're getting something done today, aren't we?
Hi, this is Ruth Buzzy. Merry Christmas.
Wow. If that was not a way of saying enough, okay. Desperation. Thy name is Cameo? Is that what the
Cameo.com, yes.
Good God. Welcome to the show, Whoa, Whoa. Mary Crimble, Gary Crimble. We're very, very happy as we get closer and closer. For some particular reason, I think with the lateness of the holiday Thanksgiving and also with our live show being a little later as well,
yes.
It just feels very compressed. And I feel like I am way, way, way behind the curve.
Oh, I agree.
As far as getting things done.
I don't even have my
for the
tree up.
holiday.
I don't have my tree up yet.
Well, I don't have one up because I'm selling a house, and I got I got people coming to look at it again.
Is that the reason, or is it because you just don't like Jesus?
Oh no, I love Jesus.
Attaboy.
Jesus is.
It was
just
a trick
all right
question,
with me.
I
Oscar.
actually hadn't thought about that. You don't put you wouldn't put holiday ornaments if you have people checking out your house or trying to sell a house.
That's true. You could throw them off.
Oh.
Maybe they have different faith than
I just had a horrible moment with the Doobie Brothers.
What?
Does that song mean that they don't like Jesus? Because just all right. How do you like Jesus? He's just all right.
Well, I mean, it could be taken in
Jesus
several ways.
Is just all
Maybe
right
they're just
with
not
me.
into religion.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's horrible. I always
Because if
thought
you're Jewish
Jesus is
or
all right.
Christian, you'd be into Jesus.
Let me take a quick dive. I'll find out because I want to know if Michael
Right?
McDonald likes
Technically?
Jesus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All of them.
By the way, I'd love to see them when they come around. They're touring with
Yes.
Michael McDonald. I'd like to see that. Jesus is just all right with me, one of my favorites. Hey, should we do the mailbag now? Because we won't get to it if we don't. And we've got a thick one, so I think it's a really
we do.
good idea.
And I think you're
going to
like this one today.
This is now tighter and brighter for your listening pleasure. Not about us, about you, ladies and gentlemen. It is the TMOS mailbag. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's
Give
not
me a
about
second.
you.
I was
yeah, we're
looking
going
at
Moody
It's not
Blues
about
for
you.
a second. You know you got
It's
his
not-
wheelhouse.
It's not about
You
you.
tricked
It's
me.
not
You
about
tricked
you.
me because
It's
you
all
asked
about you. It's all about you. It's all
Oh,
about you.
there we go.
There it is.
Thank you very much.
I was trying to find out about the
It's a
doobies
Christmas-
and you
it's a Christmas-
curveball.
Don't worry about it. So anyway, now tighter and brighter for your listening pleasure. Happy Tuesday, everybody. How am I doing this week? With the,
I think you're doing
fantastic.
fantastic, Mike.
Tuesday is
Hey,
a
guys.
great day.
Thank you for the Cameo read.
Yes.
Thank you. Happy holidays. I have been meaning to tell you that my husband Ken and I love your fruitcake. I was diagnosed with diabetes, the beatus.
Yes.
About 3. Well, let me get a visual aid. Oh, it's not
Okay.
here. My Wilford Brimley picture is not here, so I was
Oh,
gonna
darn.
show,
Hacked it away
show
already.
that. But I still have him.
Yeah, Dino.
Dinosaur. Yeah.
Diney.
I was
Same age.
diagnosed with the beatus about 3 years ago. So last year, I was afraid to try your fruitcake, but we ordered it because we were curious about how good it could possibly be. Interesting fact about diabetes. I have learned from my nutritionist that if you eat enough protein with your carbs, it processes it better. So last year, I tested myself after each time I ate your fruitcake. I got low blood sugar readings, so I believe your high amounts of nuts, the protein in your fruitcake, does actually work to help offset the carbs. This claim is given by a listener in the mailbag and not necessarily a medical fact.
This is
No,
great.
I'm sure this is fact.
Just like Cardi B's boyfriend, Offset.
Eat up.
We ordered 2 fruitcakes this year, so keep doing the great job with the baking. Love, Patty Crowley. Patty Crowley.
Patty Crowley.
Patty Crowley.
Hey, Patty Crowley.
Patty Crowley.
Thank you. Next letter, Mike. Your longing for the old days when players didn't celebrate is pure, hey, you kids, get off my lawn talk.
Oh, boomer.
Oh, snap.
The reason the NFL is huge is because of the excitement and entertainment that is in football now. If a bunch of YA tittles were playing today, football would be like baseball, losing fans each year, and the average age of viewers would be 55. There's a reason baseball has slipped to number 3 behind football and basketball in popularity. Thanks for the funny. Oh, and then a thank you for my funny. Jim, bite me. Jim Moore of Olney.
Jim?
What a nab.
I concur.
You know, how about professionalism?
Mike?
What about that? What do you say to a team that's like 2-11 and they have a big dance after they celebrate a touchdown? What does that tell you? It tells me that they don't have any perspective on anything. There are fans out there that you're ruining their year because you didn't have the heart to provide them with a winning season, but you're still doing your self-aggrandizing little dance? Hey, Jim, there's more to life in sports than just entertainment. You know, if a touchdown and a win and the big W ain't enough for you, let me just say maybe you shouldn't be a sports fan at all.
I think the world of sports could use a little more YA tittle, or as Sonny Jurgensen used to call him, yat. Now, Mike, Jesus is Just All Right is a gospel song.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, all right.
Written by
How
Arthur
dare you.
Reed Reynolds and first recorded by Reynolds' own group, the Art Reynolds Singers, in 1966. The song's title makes use of the American slang term all right, which in the 60s was used to describe something that was cool or very good.
All
yes, but
right.
unfortunately, if you modernize that up to the American Idol time, Randy Jackson used that as his almost universal diss of talent. When
Right.
they would come to Randy and say, Randy, what did you think? It was just all right for me.
Yeah, but you know
Remember
what?
that?
That's you got to put it in context, man. And
Is that
that's
modern enough for you, Jim Moore? Is that modern? Am I hip enough for you, Jim Moore? You douche.
Shut up, Nad Jim Moore.
No, Jim, I love you. Thanks for writing in. Appreciate it.
That was a good
Thanks.
switch.
Thanks so much. Yeah, took a lot of letter writing. Hey, guys, about 2 months ago, I posted a list of a few characters and impressions that Mike does on the TMOS Fan Club Facebook page. I asked if the fan club members could help. They listed quite a few, and I finally compiled the list of names the members provided. The list is quite impressive. I'm sure there are more which he does, but here are 97 for starters.
Wow.
I've always enjoyed
7 voices?
I do more than 97 voices.
Oh, my God.
I have always enjoyed and been very impressed with his abilities in this area. All right, here we go. Morgan Freedom.
Freedom.
And
Morgan
also,
Freeman,
Mike, I
Tom
want you
Bro-
to know I did not
should
correct.
be able to read the names of the voices. That
I didn't
do well.
correct any of the spellings of the names that the guy sent in because I thought you might find some of them entertaining.
Morgan Freeman, Tom Brokaw, Larry King, John Lithgow. All right, here we go. Tom Bergeron, Robert De Niro, Jack Hancock, Donald Trump, Louis Black, Bill O'Reilly, Marion Barry, Werner Klemperer, Colonel Klink from Hogan's Heroes, James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano, James Casal, Fredo Corleone,
Yes.
Ray Romano, Brad Garrett, James Garner, Harry Morgan, Larry Flint, Sam Elliott, Mike Tyson, Walter Matthau, Darren McGavin, Bo Bridges, Jeff Bridges, Orson Welles, Lionel Barrymore, Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life, Leon Askin, General Burkhalter from Hogan's Heroes, Howard Kane, Major Hochstetter from Hogan's
Mike,
Heroes.
you know, do your Howard Kane impression.
Where are you going, Hogan?
Yes, honey.
Clink, I have to be in Brussels in the morning.
Yes, I hear you, General Burkhalter.
She had a sandwich in the car.
Tony Bennett. Hey, thank you very much. What a great group. I'm going to pray and hug myself right now. Thank you, baby. I left my heart. Actually, you'd have to do the older Tony Bennett now. I left my heart
Yeah, a little readier.
in San Francisco. Jack Cassidy. Bing Crosby. Hi, my name's Bing. Bing. They tell you, yeah, it's a lovely thing.
Yeah,
Lovely thing.
I like the modern music. Some of it really fine.
Really, really fine. Gary, give me a hot coffee. There you go. Just so I can throw it in your kisses. Boom. Bingo. Bing Crosby ice cream.
But a banana.
Bob Barker, Larry Hagman, Arnold Schwarzenegger. By the way, Jingle All the Way features Arnold before he had made the real progress with English.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to hear a borderline broken English performance, it's like, Pet, Where are you? Get off my lawn. There we are.
cookie
That's
down.
right.
Is it Rod Roddy? Is that the announcer?
Yeah, Rod Roddy's the PA
Price is Right.
announcer,
So,
the booth announcer for The Price is
As
Right.
a listener, and even if I'm being honest here, I still love it when you do it with the music.
Rod Roddy?
Yeah, it's
Rod
just
Roddy.
that-
You mean the announcer of the
Yeah,
Price?
yeah, it's still.
It's a new Corvette. Thank you. Jerry Seinfeld, Jeff Goldblum, Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon, Simon Cowell, Dirk Bastrick.
Funny.
Dirk took a picture in his holiday suit,
I saw it.
which is probably the most disturbing photo.
Could you describe it as Jeff Goldblum, please?
Well, what he did, Oscar, you're going to find this interesting. He took a selfie. He took a selfie and stared at the camera, looking down with the light in his face. And I'm sorry, it might have screamed "Holiday to Dirk," but I think to the Facebook community, hear me out here, it screamed "Predator."
Yeah.
Predator. Thank you.
And
Thank
what do
you
they
very
say in the Thornton Mellon commercial? Miles and miles of fabric.
much. We have miles and miles of fabric. Jim Amato, Jay Leno, Jim Amato.
Yeah.
Come on. Jay Leno, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Wayne Newton, William Devane, Brian Cox. Yeah. Bore on the floor.
Or on the floor.
Jimmy Cerrito, Bob Hope, Lucille Ball, Doug Trek, Regis Philbin, Rob Spiewak, Scott Shannon, Michael McDonald, James Mason, Walter Cronkite, Pat Goss, Arch Campbell, Bono, Bill Hader, Chris Rock, Jack Diamond, Tom Kierine, Dennis Murphy, Timmy O'Bibone, oh God rest his lovely soul, G. Gordon Liddy, Alan Melvin, Sam the Butcher, or Metwin. As
I
it
know
was on
this guy
list.
is probably losing interest at this point.
It's me, Alan Metwin. Matthew McConaughey, Chris Hansen. Here are the characterizations. These are characters. Jeff Spicoli, Billy Sikorsky. That's Baltimore Billy.
Yeah.
Jennifer Wisniewski, Nameberry. That's just a very challenged character.
Yes.
Internet Tommy, Salad Fingers, Metro Conductor, Bane, Sex Boy, Charlie Stewang, Stab Like Donald Duck Sneeze. Oh, I did that on the Monday show.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Yes.
Remember
Uncle
23
Cartoon.
hours ago.
Mr. Burns, Krusty the Clown, Homer Simpson, Troy McClure, California Chrome. What is California
That was the
Chrome?
horse that won the Derby, and you made him very California-like.
Hello there, I'm running. Yo, dude, running
Yeah.
for that. Yeah. Olympic Flame. Hi there.
Yeah, it was very much like Dr. James Capers.
Well, I love to burn brightly during Olympic time. I'm the Olympic Flame, honey. Yes, sirree. Look at that javelin fly, honey. Right beneath me. The Olympic Flame. Aunt Regina, and as a tribute, with family, Aunt Regina, who would we would ask her, how's the beef, Digga?
Yeah.
And she would say, oh, pretty good. Angry Scotsman, Non and Nan Committal, Diaper Genie. I don't remember that.
This goes back to when Michael was little and you had the diaper genie, which was a way to dispose of diapers and keep them from smelling. I forget.
I remember the diaper genie.
Robin Williams, Aladdin genie.
Yeah, I think you were doing Robin Williams for the diaper genie, if memory serves, but this is some time ago.
The Leesburg voucher. Winston Churchill's Pinky. We will fight them on the beach. We will fight them in the air. And we will never surrender. Thank you. Yes, there we are. Maurice the Sportscaster and Hop Sing.
Yes.
I got the list is short by 104.
Damn.
Wow.
Just to say. And I welcome anyone else that wants to add to that.
It's a living document, Mike.
Yes, it's a living document. Thank you. Next letter says, hi, Mike, Oscar, Rob, Pony, Maddie, and Associates. This is the last one, right, Rob? Is this the last one? Or
Yeah,
did I
you
miss one?
you skipped one.
Skipped one.
All right, hold on.
It was under Hop Sing.
Okay, hold on.
There we go.
Hold on a second.
Readjusting.
It's not a crime if you
recalibrating.
skip it, but it was there.
Well, you wrote it. He reads it.
Hey, guys. I remember hearing you talk about Mike celebrating his 60th Christmas. You need to stop this because you are wrong. Because Mike was born in June, he celebrated his first Christmas before he was a year old. So Mike will be celebrating his 61st Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Ryan Armitage, Las Vegas, Nevada. Thanks, Ryan.
61.
Thank you.
More like 60 wonderful.
Isn't
61
Christmas
Christmases.
beautiful, Papa?
Yes.
I've
Isn't
had
that
61
wonderful?
of them.
Yeah.
Thanks.
At Mike's first Christmas, there were no lights on the tree, just candles.
Ryan, I'm looking at you. Ryan, I hope you're watching this on video because it's Mike. And I want to tell you, thanks for sweating those details. Really appreciate it, Ryan. You must be like a real math whiz. Thank you again.
Whiz.
Ryan. Thank you. Anyway, hi, Mike, Rob, Oscar, Pony, Maddie, Associates. I wanted to write a quick note to thank you for putting on the world's greatest podcast daily. I have become the primary caretaker for my father, who is bedridden. This includes, you and Carla have something in common. This includes every task you can imagine, and it's incredibly difficult to keep a positive outlook on life. I'm just kidding, but I get it. Your show is a refuge where I can laugh and be reminded that there are good things in life. Please keep at it for at least the next 40 years. That would be a challenge.
Yes.
I'll tell people that you are my family I've never met. That's what I tell people, and it certainly rings true now more than ever. Bless you all, and keep it up, Alex Miller. Well, bless you right back, Alex. P.S. My father was a television and radio journalist, and I'm sure he would love to hear Tom Brokaw talk about anything he wishes. Let me just say, Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News, celebrating Alex Miller, caretaker for his father, and a big shout-out to Carl O'Mara, caretaker for Michael O'Mara. Not the boy, the old man. That's right. Michael, an elderly father who made arrangements that when his son got out of diapers, he'd be slipping into them. Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. We can go to break now, Rob Spiewak. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll be right back on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind.
This is Christmas time, and all the kinder are getting around the trees and stuff and things and getting the presents. I'd like to take this opportunity to say happy holidays to all the children and the parents and all the people that get so angry trying to find the parking spots and stuff at the malls and all the good stuff that goes along with that. And to remind everyone that I'm in a movie that is centered around the Christmas holiday called Jingle All the Way. And it's about the Turbo Man doll and lots of the fun that I do with the Sinbad and things. Happy holidays from me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind.
This is a funny time of year. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Joybird. 'Tis the season to get cozy and snuggle up in your home. Your furniture should suit your needs, but also feel uniquely you. That's where Joybird comes in, with over 50 fabric and leather options, 3 shades of wood, and over 250 unique silhouettes. Do the math. Joybird's got a lot to choose from. The days of settling are over for you. With Joybird, your personal one-of-a-kind style can match your furniture. Joybird offers a range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options, plus free fabric swatch kits are available to let you see and touch all the fabrics. And free personal design consultants will help you go from inspiration to creation. Quality handcrafted furniture and a 365-day home trial. Skip the furniture store and bring the showroom home. Sit on it, sleep on it, and break it in. If you don't love your Joybird, return it. Create furniture that matches your own fearless style at joybird.com/TMOS. See how Joybird can make your dream space a reality today at joybird.com/TMOS. Go to joybird.com/TMOS and receive an exclusive offer for 25% off your first order by using the code TMOS. And we thank you. We got to do a quick one here, correcto?
We're
Am I
okay.
right about that?
Yeah. Oh, God. We're later than I thought. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
So. Let me see. All right. What did I want to talk about? Let me see. I wrote it down. I know I wrote it down.
Yes.
Long list.
This is let's tease your daughter, and then we will come back.
All right.
And we will at late because we've been trying to get this. So your daughter goes away to college.
Right.
Your daughter had a steady boyfriend in school.
For over a year.
Talk about
For over
Caleb,
a year.
this guy you talk about, who's a very interesting chap, and apparently that, like so many high school romances, things went by the by when she went to college.
Yes, they broke up very shortly into college, like about 2.5 weeks.
You've been mentioning this now that she's back home, that he may still be in the picture. Is that what it is?
Yeah. She says that, through it all, they're still friends, but they're spending a lot of time together for friends. And I'll be perfectly honest, because he was the dumper in this situation. I'm not particularly pleased with him and the way he handled it. Woo! And but I did promise Julia when he came to our house for Thanksgiving dessert, I said, I will be pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and I was.
We'll find out if you were. Well, you said you were, but now that was.
But there's more to come.
There's some inside baseball here that if I was a parent, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, there's more to come.
Well, I have a boyfriend coming to my house too, so we'll see what happens.
Does Carla know about him?
We'll take a break. Come back. I have nothing to say to that. I'm trying, but I have nothing. 'Cause this show is stacked. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Michael Mara Show.
The holidays are here. It's a special time filled with friends, family,
shopping, cooking, wrapping,
stale TV specials, and
rigging up the lights.
It's enough to make you go stark raving mad, but there is help. Presenting
the TMOS Holiday Complaint Line.
Finally, a chance for you to bitch to your heart's content on the Mike O'Mara Show at 1-888-920-MORE.
We asked the listeners what they wanted, and we listened.
Call now and let her rip. 1-888-920-6673.
It is our holiday gift to you.
The TMOS Holiday Complaint Line. Because if you ain't bitching, you ain't breathing.
Donde está?
Tomorrow and the following show, we will have complaint calls for you to have.
Stacked.
Okay,
yes.
Very good. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Quip. The holiday shopping season is here, and this year's gift can start next year's good habits with Quip. Quip is sure to put a smile on everyone's mouth because it's dental care they'll actually want to use every day. That's why Quip is the perfect, thoughtful, and practical gift with an electric toothbrush, refillable floss, and toothpaste, all designed to make good habits simple. The Quip electric toothbrush has sensitive sonic vibrations and a timer with a 30-second pulse to guide your routine. And the Quip floss dispenser has pre-marked strings so you always use the right amount. Plus, Quip delivers brush heads, floss, and toothpaste refills every 3 months. And I love the floss with the line on it. Because
so cool.
I just keep pulling it out until someone tells me to stop.
I know. Carla's all, hey, quit it. And you're like, I keep pulling.
Join over 3 million happy customers and check everyone off your gift list right now.
When?
Right now.
That's a great time to do it, Oscar. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, if Carla doesn't come into the bathroom, she'll look and the floss is like in a big pattern down on the floor.
It looks like he's standing in an Easter basket.
She said, what are you doing? I'm like,
what?
I didn't have a mark on it.
Nameberry.
Just go to getquip.com/TMOS to save on gift sets and to get your first refill free with a refill plan. I didn't think the spots would suffer.
No. I don't think they have.
That's your first refill free at getquip.com/TMOS. That's getquip.com/TMOS.
Mike, stop pulling the floss out.
It'll make you smile.
What a mess.
You never know where to stop.
I know.
Okay,
worst.
so you I've got my daughter coming in Friday morning this week, and you have Julie's already home, and
yes.
she's got a beau that broke up with her when she went to college.
Right.
How banged up was she about that? Did she care?
She did, because
it's your high school breakup.
Well, and also, it was over a year invested into it. And what I didn't know, we found out about it on Sunday when we were driving her back to school. She knew about it on Saturday. So she had to internalize all those feelings for a day before we even knew.
And she was upset.
Very much so. I mean, no one likes to be told that it's over, right? I mean, bad enough. A breakup under best situations is bad.
Well, and let's set the scene here. And I think anybody that had a high school relationship and moved to college, different colleges.
Yes.
This lore of meeting your high school sweetheart and getting married to them, when that happens, I think that's an outlier.
Well, we all expected it to be over, but I thought they would at least make it to say Thanksgiving and break up in person.
As you said earlier, we always think that Caleb is out kicking his coverage, and she would be the dumper.
I would think that sure.
Not Caleb.
In a heartbeart.
Yeah, not Caleb, her boyfriend. And look, this is not us beating up on like two kids. It's just, it's your daughter.
It's my daughter, and I care very
It's interesting because we've all talked about things like that. When she told you, was there a lot of angst? Was there sadness?
There was sadness. I was sad.
Was it a real bummer? I mean, was she? I know that my daughters have gone through romantic relationships where there have been different degrees. Sometimes completely, whacked out.
I was bummed out when I saw that she was sad. I mean,
Okay.
I really.
You're a father.
Yeah, that's what hurt me.
Where are we now?
Well, remember
they broke up with each other.
They broke up, and remember,
And then-
she asked if she could go and pick him up, or he asked if she could pick him up on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving at BWI Airport, and she was considering it, and I said no. So what happened? Actually, the resolution there is she rode up with Caleb's mom. She didn't drive, but she did drive up there to
she
meet him.
still is in love with him.
Yeah, that's the
Aw.
thing. That's the thing. And he came over for Thanksgiving. I was pleasant. But here's the thing that is a real kick
How was
to the
he?
teeth. He's fine.
He's probably oblivious.
He's exactly fine. There was food for him to eat, and he came into my house and he ate my food like he has for the previous 14 months.
Mm-hmm.
I have come downstairs and I just see his head looking into my pantry. Hello, Caleb. Hello, Mr. Schumer.
Does he look the same?
Yeah, he's the same.
No freshman 15?
No, he's a dancer. He can't put on a freshman 15.
So true.
So
He's thin as a rail.
Oh, yeah, well,
but he eats all the time?
all the time. That's another reason that I love him. So here's the problem: is the kick to the teeth is this. It is really a busy time of year and one that I look forward to all year leading to it. And it's great because for the first time in months, I've got the entire family in my house. Julia's home. Robert's home. Carrie's home. I'm home. The dog's home. And we're going to start decorating and get ready for Christmas. She sends me a text. Would it be okay if I went out with Caleb and his family on Christmas Eve for dinner? They want to go downtown and get some pho. And that,
Yeah, nothing says Christmas like that.
well, I suppose it's fine for some
Like
people.
going to get
It's well, if you're not celebrating Christmas, but when your daughter asks you to go hang out with her boyfriend's ex-boyfriend's family after he dumped her.
So I don't reply to this text. It's a group text, myself, my wife, and my daughter.
Oh, this is
I do not
dreadful.
reply, and so she finally comes downstairs and says, "Hey, you didn't reply to my text. Would it be okay if I spent Christmas Eve with Caleb's family?" And I said, "Ask your mother." She said, and this is the best part, "Mom said to ask you." And I said,
the brave parenting.
Bingo.
I said, "Go out, have a blast."
Oh no, Rob.
She said, "Yeah, I guess it's the same thing we did last Christmas Eve." And it was right at the tip of my tongue, and I stopped myself. But what I almost said was, "Oh, yes, last Christmas Eve when you were dating him."
Right.
But they're not dating. And so I don't know.
Or are they? Or are they still in LUV? They might still be in love.
I think that as my mom might have stated, implied.
Is your big day Christmas Day and not Christmas Eve?
Not Christmas Eve, but you know what?
Then that's fine.
It's still
Then you're
family
No,
day.
but I still want my family around me on Christmas Eve.
Come on, man.
Right.
I still want that.
That's all he cares for.
But let me make it clear when the holidays start, when the dates become fiancés, and when the fiancés become parents, they all, you got them. It's
My
constant
mom
moving
offer-
parts.
and my
I
mom
haven't
offered some-
celebrated the day with my daughters in years because I have the broken home syndrome, but I've got both.
Mike,
You had to
come
laugh
back.
at me, Oscar.
Come
You had
back.
to laugh at me.
But as my mom offered some wisdom, and she said, first of all, it's obvious that somehow Caleb still has a hex on her.
Hex?
Yeah, because I
spell.
some sort
That's
of
a
magical
positive
spell.
way of looking at it.
Well, you know what? It's more positive than the way I was looking at it. So
Okay,
she
all
actually dumbed it down a little bit. And then she said,
Do you like Caleb's parents?
so then my mom said to me,
What your mom say?
she said, you got to realize that, she's still your Julia, but she's 18. She's a grown up now.
She knew whatever she
And
wanted.
this is going to be the times when you're stepping away for other things that aren't family centric.
I think you made the right call.
And it's really,
I think you made the right call.
well,
Disagree.
The rule that I
Of
have.
course you disagree because you
You-
are the Mussolini of potential
I'm
parents.
And he'll never
Yes,
be
you
there.
are.
He'll never be there because God help me, I'll prevent him from reproducing. But I think the thing is that if I make it something unattainable or something I prevent, it's going to make it all the more desirable.
But you've already you haven't done that. You could play.
You want to talk or
you
what?
could play Christmas Eve is Family Day. This family. You can play that card all day long.
But if
Not necessarily.
your day is Christmas morning, That's your day. That's fine. Let
Christmas
her have
Day is
let
when
her do it.
my folks come over on Christmas
Not after
Day.
he breaks up with her.
Now, granted, I'm not happy about it, but the strategy here is that if I make him the forbidden fruit, you can't go out with him.
Has one of you non-confrontational parents ever looked at her and said, "Why are you doing that?" Because
That's bad
I
news.
thought you weren't going. I thought you were going out with him. That's
I asked
valid.
her that.
You're perfectly right to do what you're doing. Say, go out. You asked her that. What did she say?
She said, "We're still friends." I said, "Okay."
Yeah,
But and I said,
doesn't really matter if she's going out, wants to go out with her
I told her,
friends.
I said, "Buddy, broke your heart. Don't forget that."
Yeah.
Robert,
Oh, he
wise beyond his years, said, "I don't know about Caleb coming around here. He's probably just going to leave again and make Julia sad."
Robert's like the
Robert.
Robert's the one like with the overalls on the front porch with the jug. I don't know about him coming out here no more.
No, but what he said
How
after
you
that is,
doing, Caleb? You the one that broke my sister's heart?
He said-
how about I put this saltpeter between your cheeks?
he
You know?
said,
All right.
he's just going to leave again and make her sad all over again. And you know what? That's pretty telling. It's pretty smart.
don't you try to stop it?
Well, I
You
do.
can't do it.
You can't.
He couldn't do it if she was 15, much less 18, Oscar. Can't be done. I'm dealing with experience here. I got no control over my oldest, who's 24. I got no control. And that's a whole show that I could do,
Right.
but I'm not going to do it. Okay? She's got a new beau.
Yeah.
All right? She has a new beau.
By the
All
way,
right?
tomorrow the show will
I
post
could
that.
say something right now, but I will
Don't.
not.
No.
I will give it to you off air.
Remember, Mike, tomorrow's show starts at 8 a.m., not 8 p.m.
Yeah, this is true. So I don't have to worry about
They
it.
don't have to worry about it.
No, you don't have to worry about it. You're good.
By the way, for all of you, I will text you.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I can't. This
Grab
is-
your
name.
smartphones,
this
ladies
is
and gentlemen.
cliffhanger time.
I am texting you the name of the new beau.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
My
Love
oldest
this.
is
Love
dating,
this.
and I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, I think you made the right call. and yeah, I'll give you another one.
Oh, good.
I just got it finally.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm sending you another one.
Please.
Trying to think if I probably was the same way.
So there we are.
You're younger.
We will take a break, and you know what? Tell Julia that they live their lives.
Oh, that's
She's
terrific. That's good news.
Yeah, that's good news. Oscar, read the next.
Oh
text.
my God, no!
Yeah. I'm being absolutely serious with that. So we will take a break, and we will come back with news you may not need
Thank
on
you.
this wonderful Tuesday before the holiday week and all that. Julia, just keep your eyes open. That's what I say to my daughter. Keep your eyes open.
Keep your heads up,
right?
baby. You know you are
And,
very loved. You can do better.
Yeah. Did you get her gifts?
Remains to be seen. Who knows? I don't know what
right.
friends do.
Here's some faux.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Here's some
Yeah,
faux.
Yeah, nice noodles. Merry Christmas.
Christmas
we'll take
noodles.
a break. Come Christmas noodles. Faux Christmas Eve. Anyway, we'll take a break and come right back with Rob Spewak and the other white guy.
That's right.
I could be just as good.
Hey, O'Reilly here.
Hey, it's Bill O'Reilly.
Listen, it's come to my attention that a great gift for the holidays is the bonus show. And you get the bonus show subscription and you give it to somebody you like. Simple as that. It's not confusing. No problem at all. Just get your bonus show, gift it to someone who might like TMOS and like their Uncensored 6 show, where they cuss and they talk about stupid stuff because they're not bright guys. Really. They're not trustworthy, but it's okay. I go on the show to promote my different books, all right? Yeah, the latest one on Trump. You know what it is. All right, so get the bonus show, support TMOS, and all the good works they do. Although I'm not really aware they do any really good works. They make you laugh, all right? Well, a trained pigeon can make you laugh, all right? O'Reilly out. Thank you, and have a happy, safe holiday season. And remember, keep the Christ in Christmas. Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Brought to you by Nuts.com as that TMOS signature fruitcake arrives on your doorstep and you take that first delicious bite. Make sure you savor the quality ingredients. We only use the very best, which is why the TMOS Bakery only uses Nuts.com. All of our fruit and nuts come from Nuts.com. And why not? The quality is superior and it shows. Plus, the best prices, the best customer service, the best selection, and a really fun website. So, whether you need supplies for holiday baking, year-round snacking, look no further than Nuts.com. Mike will read spot again. Just visit nuts.com online or call them at 800-558-6887. Nuts.com, simply the best since 1929. That's a long time. I can read.
Yes, news.
Mexican-American actor Chuy Bravo passed away this past weekend at the age of 63. There's no cause of death, but his family says he was rushed to the hospital the day before with intense stomach pain. Chuy was probably best known for being Chelsea Handler's sidekick on Chelsea Lately. She said, quote, "I love this nugget in a big way, and I took great pleasure in how many people loved him as much as I did and do." Back in 2012, Chuy admitted that he was a survivor of prostate cancer and was a recovering alcoholic. He was also born with dwarfism and stood 4'3". I remember him, a big part of her show. And, she had a great time with him, and that's a shame. The Hallmark Channel has reversed its decision to stop running ads featuring married lesbians kissing. The ads are for the wedding planning website Zola, and after they started running, the conservative group 1 Million Moms started a petition to get Hallmark to ditch them. God, that's like a hate group. What? Right. Why are you spending all that time?
And
just, what is so bad for you?
It's
I mean, come on, live and let live.
It's nuts.
It is.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for the Hallmark Channel, it worked for a hot minute. On Friday, Hallmark announced it would pull the ads because they were, quote, distracting from the purpose of our network, which is to provide entertainment value. There's a weak-minded exec that pulled that crap out of their ass.
Well, it's a great outfit. Hallmark's a great outfit, Mike.
Yeah, really. Yeah, how's Lori Loughlin doing? But on Sunday night, Hallmark apologized and said they were going to reinstate them. They added that they would work with GLAAD to, quote, better represent LGBTQ community issues across our portfolio of brands. Dumb management. Salon Magazine has a list of the best TV shows of the decade. I only got the top 10 here. We will go from 10 to 1. Number 10, this is best of the decade, Atlanta. I never got into that show. I never watched it.
I love it.
Yes, you love it. It's supposed to be
Absolutely love it.
spectacular. I'd like to go back and watch
Super smart, new,
really
love it.
good show. Number 9, The Good Wife. I watched all of those. They were
That's a good show.
fun. And I never watched this, and I know both of you did. The People versus O.J. Simpson.
Oh, it's so good.
American Crime Story. Number 7, Justified. Never watched that one, but very popular.
Shannon watches it. That's pretty good. Nothing like I'm like,
You
damn,
like it?
I want to get
you
into
like it, Ann Regina?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good. Number 6, Insecure on HBO. Anyone?
I have not
Insecure?
watched
no,
Insecure.
I don't know
no,
that.
no.
Number 5, Rectify. Sundance. Nope. Not me.
The
Sorry.
deep cut.
Salon.com.
Yeah, of course.
Number 4, Better Call Saul.
Great,
Big
great.
fan of that. Number 3, here it is again. Colburn's. I should have stayed with it. Fleabag on Amazon.
Yes, Fleabag's good.
Supposed to be fantastic. Number 2, The Americans on FX.
Fantastic.
It's
100%.
It's about Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak, not so much about Oscar.
and Mike, you think you'd get tired of this cat and mouse game with the spies and this Cold War,
right?
But it just kept on churning out hits.
2013 to 2018. That
long run,
long time, man.
And number 1, The Leftovers. I think that's got Ann Dowd in it also.
I don't understand The Leftovers. Still to this
I didn't
day.
either. I never stayed with it. 2014 to 2017. All right, we've got a special celebrity for a special guy.
Oh,
Rob Spiewak,
Yes.
Luke Bryan,
Yay!
and his wife Caroline.
Woo!
They are doing another 12 days of Pranksmas.
boo.
And it looks like anyone can be a victim, including Luke's mom, LeClaire. They did one on Friday that put a serious scare into her.
What's her name?
LeClaire.
Mm.
Yeah,
It was the
LeClaire.
night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Shut up.
I'd love an eclair.
It stars Luke and his mom on a golf course, and suddenly a random woman who could be a stalker starts running at him asking for a hug. He tells his mom, "That's that woman," and he takes off, but the woman catches up and tackles him. Luke's mom motions for security, and then she tosses her cigarette aside.
Oh,
Hey,
LeClaire's
Mom.
a smoker.
My God.
And jumps into the fray trying to save her boy. That's when Caroline comes out of nowhere and pretends to mix it up with the woman. When things finally settle down, Luke says, "Mama, 12 days of Pranksmas." But she doesn't take it well.
Mama.
She falls to the grass like she's going to pass out and says, "Don't you ever do that to me again."
Oh,
yeah.
So there's that.
Well, you know what? He's fun and talented and a good guy.
Who has the time?
And he's going to go snow skiing this Christmas.
There you go. Thank you. Here's a study that's not going to surprise anyone except boomers. Psychologists at Michigan State University just released the results of a study that found baby boomers are the most sensitive and self-centered generation. Quote, individuals who were born earlier than the century started off with higher levels of hypersensitivity or the type of narcissism where people are full of themselves, as well as willfulness, which is the tendency to impose opinions on others. And quote, they are not open to criticism. There we go. Want to know where we are right now and why we're where we are? There it is. Someone on Reddit posted a photo of their crazy office bathroom policy. Now, here it goes. If they take longer than 10 minutes, someone goes in after them to do, this is gross, a smell check.
Oh, no.
The smell check is to make sure they were really doing their business, not just playing on their phone. The sign on the bathroom door says, if in bathroom for more than 10 minutes, a smell check will be completed to ensure employee was not sitting on their phone. If it does not stink, employee's name will be reported to the office. What a lovely place to work.
You know, that is really, that's
whose
finally
job is it to smell?
LeClaire Bryant found a job, and that's her job. She's the smeller.
She's the smeller.
And then she
That's
has a
wonderful.
cigarette.
Right. It's called the Bickle Rule. Anyway. All right. There, I will never forget him back at that bathroom at JFK. Merry Christmas.
It must have had to do with his diet.
And now a little something. There's
Please.
a 43-year-old guy. His name is Heitor Chiave in northern Brazil. And his 60-year-old mother, Maria, recently failed her driving test 3 times. So, last week, Heitor dressed up as his mom and took her driving test for her. He actually pulled off the wig, makeup, painted nails, floral print blouse, and skirt pretty well. Did a nice job with that. Well enough that he was able to fool the staff into letting him take the test. But his scam got blown up by the driving instructor in the car with him when she realized the person driving didn't look anything like the picture on the ID.
Oh, no.
Heitor was arrested for fraud and misuse of someone's identity. His mother will still have to walk to the grocery store now. That is, of course, unless she's chewing gum. Thank you very much.
Is it me or Heitor is like hater?
No.
Heitor. Is that the correct pronunciation?
But this
You're
guy,
South American.
he never won an Emmy Award. Different hater.
Hater. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll take a break. Come back with the Audio Vault and Rob Spiewak right here on the Tuesday Mike O'Mara Show.
Tuesday.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Bon Natale, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa. Now, we all know the holidays are a few days away. Times are fleeting, and you need to get those last-minute gifts. May I suggest you go to the MikeOMaraShow.com. Click on the shopping center banner where you can get some amazing gifts from Macy's.com, Walmart.com, and Target.com. And you'll be the best with the most. Now let's head back to that little kid who always gives Santa milk and cookies, Mike O'Mara, Gary Krimble.
Thank you, Paulie. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. 'Tis the season for Zappos. We love Zappos. Joyful relationship with Zappos.
Yes.
They made Vegas possible. We love working with them. Great culture out there. It ain't just shoes, baby. They got it all. All the clothes to make you look your best. Zappos, celebrating 20 years of the absolute best customer service and a selection that is unmatched. Thanks to over 1,000 trusted brand names, Zappos.com is able to help millions of customers create a long-lasting wardrobe that they love, no matter what. Get it at Zappos. Gifts for everyone, even yourself. We just ask that you support us both by accessing Zappos through our website. Just click on the banner, as Paulie would say.
Banner.
As always, Zappos.com provides fast, free shipping, free and easy returns, 24/7 friendly customer service, and a 365-day return policy. Thank you, Zappos. You make us look good through the holidays and beyond. Let's open up the audio vault for today, Tuesday, December 17, 2019. Rob Spiewak.
Curious, Oscar, if I say the name, because I know Mike will know this, but I'm curious about you. If I say the name Bernie Taupin, does that mean anything to you?
No, all I think about is Bernie Sanders.
Okay, it's a different guy. This was Elton John's co-writer.
I know who it is.
I watched the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a guy that made the money, but was not famous.
The collaborator, the lyricist for Elton John's music.
Well, he had an auction of some of his belongings, and he had the original manuscript of the song Your Song. And he put it up for auction. It was handwritten. How much do you think that would bring?
Oh, this is so just if you wanted to, I would say $500,000, easy.
You are very close. It is not far off. I was shocked. Mike, do you want to weigh in? It's not quite $500,000.
400,000.
It was $237,000 for a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, I mean, it's a great song, and I thought it might be nice. Here are the isolated lyrics of Elton John back when he could sing. This is from the multi-track, of course. It's really quite lovely.
How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
What were you going to say about it,
sorry,
Oscar?
No, I was trying to ruin it. I'm sorry. That's beautiful. If it's Rocket Man, would, if that's fetching 236 or whatever it was, 250.
Yeah, I would think Rocket Man would be pretty special.
Would get $500,000, I imagine.
Or Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets.
So how were they written out, the lyrics?
What's that?
Did you see a picture of it, or
It was just lyrics written on paper, and I've seen it a million times before. A lot of the Beatles stuff exists in scan form where you can see how they wrote stuff, but this is the original copy of it.
I want to find an artist that it's the notes of a madman, and they're like little doodles on the side.
Did you watch 60 Minutes last night about the concentration camps where the people would create? There was a piece on 60 Minutes that brought tears to my eyes last night where they were talking about this Italian musician, composer, a guy that's in Italy, and his life's work now is to recover from survivors' families or from people that were lost in the Holocaust, their families, music that was written in these concentration camps.
Oh, how marvelous.
Symphonies, operas, sonatas, pieces of music. It was the most beautiful thing that on their own, some of these people in the most dire circumstances would still create.
And to think that they could only...
hope.
They had to maintain and compose in their head. It was like, I mean, imagining the melody.
Just phenomenal.
Wow.
The human spirit. It was a triumph. And, I just, people, that have that creative element, they need to get it out there. It's a survival mechanism. And it was brilliant. And they performed some of these pieces. They did one at, I think, the Holocaust Museum. And just some of this music is amazing. And this is his life work. Beautiful, beautiful piece on 60 Minutes last night.
Here's something to look forward to. On January 19th, I can't believe it's up to this number. The 10th season of Curb Your Enthusiasm is coming to HBO, and one of the key players throughout this year's season, because Larry David likes to do a plot arc throughout, is John Hamm.
Larry David, what could be better? Hey, I need you to do me a favor.
I can't do it.
No, you got to do it.
I already got my sweats on.
What is it, a immutable law of physics? Once you're in sweats, you can't get out? Newton's law of sweats? I think you could introduce me as a Renaissance man.
Oh.
A guy who speaks 6 languages.
You want to impress people with lies?
How else do you impress them?
I want you out.
You kicking me out?
Hey, you can go too.
Kicking me out?
Yes, John Hamm.
Hey, you're kicked out.
So they're vague as to why John Hamm is part of the plot line, but I can't wait because it's obviously they make it seem like maybe they're buddying it up together. So maybe he's playing himself as an a-hole. I love that.
That's funny.
John Hamm has a good sense of humor. Let's close, Mike. People in America, if anything, they have time on their hands. So a YouTube guy, figured out a way to hook his Billy Bass, the guy that would sing the rubber fish on the wall that would sing "Take Me to the River." He hooked it to his Alexa to voice files of Sam Jackson. And so this was trending a couple days ago on YouTube.
Billy Bass,
Yes.
ask Samuel Jackson to tell a joke.
How ugly is my Christmas sweater? It's so ugly, even Thanos won't wear it.
But the fish is talking
cool.
while he's doing it.
That is cool.
So this is why we are the greatest nation in the world. That is
we're
your
not gonna get
magic
invaded.
audio vault.
We're not going to get invaded. There's no way, no
No,
how.
we got talking fish.
Hey, tomorrow on the big show, we are going to have our Christmas get-together celebration for TMOS. Isn't that right?
No, that's Thursday's show.
No, no, he is right. It's tomorrow.
It is?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay, then it is.
Yes, it is. It's tomorrow.
All right.
Wednesday is our party.
Why are you saying it with the question mark, Mallet Head?
Oh, because you know what? I got confused. But I'm better now.
All right, very good. Thank you, Rob. Anyway, tomorrow we'll have our Christmas show, and it should be big
exciting.
Fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Very exciting. For Rob Stewart and Oscar Santana, Michael Mara saying goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Before you go, please make a mental note. Today's show was made possible by the TMOS bonus packages. You can secure yours right now by going to MikeOMaraShow.com and clicking on the red bonus banner. Buy it or give it. Either way, you're helping out TMOS, and that's a good thing. Thank you, and go in peace.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Oh, fudge.